This is the Normal Nerds Podcast, where two very normal dudes talk about very nerdy stuff and whatever else we feel like talking about. I'm your host, Maxwell Cerisio.
And I'm your host, who wish it was his mission to go on vacation, Davis Bates.
This episode is our weekly anime review, so sit back, relax, and welcome to the Normal Nerds Podcast. All right, David.
Yo!
Another good week of anime.
Hell yeah. It was, man, we are just so blessed with anime right now.
So
It's
blessed.
out of this world. I'm having a great time right now.
It's so good.
Having a great time.
It's unbelievable.
So this week, we can just dive right into it, but man,
we got a lot
I'm
to talk
speechless on some points.
We got a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
So let's start out with anime of the year. Settled. It's
100%.
settled.
No way it's not.
Jujutsu Kaisen season
Two.
Yes,
Yeah,
two.
Sorry, we've had a lot going on here.
Yeah, season 2. And like every episode this season, this episode is just like, you guys want some cool shit?
Here you go.
There you go.
There is nothing boring about this show whatsoever.
Yep.
It might be the most fun show I've ever watched. Like,
Dude,
it
it's
is just
so
it's every
good.
I don't know. Yeah. It's every as anime fans the way we are, we were big shonen fans growing up and all that stuff and still are. We live for the fights. If you watch the show, we live for the fights. And this show
Davis a little more
endlessly.
than me, yes.
Well, yeah, but you both, we talk about the pain fights. We talk about you both and I are, yes, I appreciate them more, but we both go like, that fight was sick. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Like, we want to see that. We want all that. And this show just gives it to you endlessly. Dude, Toji shows up and just that cursed spirit had no chance. It got obliterated. When it's what's it called? It was called Cloud Dancer or something like that. Was the weapon they just took? He took his weapon back essentially from Mai. May. Why does Japan do this? Why do the sisters have such close names?
I don't know.
Because I keep mixing that. That's why I'm mixing them up. I don't know which one's May, Mai, or Maki or whatever. I can't remember.
I'm pretty sure. Is
she Maki?
She's Maki.
She's Maki.
Yeah.
Oh my god, fucking Japan. Oh my god. Anyways, when he just takes it away from her and she was like, "Did I just lose a contest of strength? What the hell happened?" And that's what happened because he is. And then he obliterated everything.
I know.
The animation for it was sick.
Crazy.
Crazy. Yeah, we are
living in the golden age of anime. I know it's been the golden age of anime since like 2005, but
it
just keeps getting better.
Yeah, it's really an age, is what it is right now.
Yeah,
it's
true.
an age.
Very
it's
true.
like there's no end to it right now. It's amazing.
I never want this arc to end.
Yeah. What's Thursday Night Football next week? On a quick side pivot, do you know? Because if that game is nothing, we should definitely make sure we dedicate time to watch this on the big TV. Because so a little backstory there. We unfortunately watched Thursday Night Football.
I think it's an absolute garbage game if I remember.
It's like the Panthers and like the Bears. Is that right?
Like
yeah,
that.
we didn't watch it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we ended up watching outside. We ran out of time, so we watched it outside and hung out on my on the laptop before we went to bed and watched it. So it was like on a smaller screen than what it could be. And I'm just thinking the entire time, I wish I was watching this fight on the big screen.
Yeah, because it was
on big TV. So it's like
beautiful.
It was so good. And we sharpened it.
Oh,
I was like,
the noise.
I know. How does this get even more like deadly?
I know. And it was one of those things where I love. Well, first of all, I love the fact that when he finally sharpens and goes at him, that the old man is there.
Oh yeah.
I think
it was another read the room situation for the villain.
And then he just full on stabs, it's interesting because Toji takes out Megumi,
he's triggered to go after the strongest.
That's what I thought was weird. It's like he went after him.
Well, he's the strongest right now.
And maybe he is, or has the potential at least to be the strongest.
Yeah, well, he's the only one that can, out of all those people there, he's the only one that can do a domain.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is true.
And that's the peak. That's like minus reverse curse energy.
It's maybe also who has the most curse energy because he probably has the most curse energy.
Possibly that, yeah.
Well, and then Jogo shows up. And absolutely I'm hoping not one shots.
I really hope so, because I liked all those characters.
But
even the old man.
That old man's dead. He's dead.
They burned him to a crisp. I called it, though. Someone was going to be faster than his ability to frame by frame thing. And Jogo was. When Jogo showed up, I was just like, give these guys a break.
I know.
I know we forgot. You forget about it because you watch the Gojo fight that you don't really... Jogo is 5 fingers of Sukuna level strong.
Yeah, you always do.
So you forget he's only weak because he's only ever fights Gojo, who's a god.
I know. Yeah. The first time you see him, you get to see him just getting his ass kicked.
Exactly.
But
yeah.
you forget that he's
actually wicked strong. Yeah. He's stronger than most other curses.
Though he's kind of dumb right now.
Yeah.
I get it. Like he wanted to bring Sukuna back, and we'll get into the whole details of Sukuna coming back and everything like that. Partly Sukuna.
Yeah.
But the fact that he's like, and he's gonna try to fight him. I'm like, man.
Yeah.
you have no chance of this happening.
He currently has. You just fed him double the amount of finger power that you are.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
like you have no shot, dude.
Zero chance.
I like what was. It's one of those things where it's like Sukuna's just gonna play with him the entire time, and it's like, oh, he has to land one hit. He has to land one hit.
I did like how he did point out that Yuji Itadori is like really were leaning on the Itadori part.
Yeah.
How strong he is. That like he will take the body back over.
Yeah.
I thought that was cool.
I really do like that a lot. Yeah, because we're so confused still on like in the dark at least about how Yuji's body really works because like there's that episode last season or that whatever when Sukuna took over last season and then like ripped out Itadori's heart and everything, like we didn't understand what was going.
Oh no, Itadori's, yeah.
I
forgot all about that.
No. We didn't really understand. We don't really understand how his body works. Like we didn't understand why, like what level. But now apparently it's just like he needs time to adapt to it all in order to fully like control it, which is badass.
Oh, it's badass.
I need to know more about Yuji.
I know.
Who's his parents?
I know. Yeah, I know.
Who are these like demon god people that spawned this kid? Because he's insane. I don't know. Yeah, holy shit. I don't know what anyone's plan was, honestly. Bringing Sukuna back is such a bad idea for all parties involved. Like, I understand why Jogo did it because those girls already were feeding fingers to Yuji. So
2.
What?
Wasn't it like 2?
Yeah, it was like something like that.
Yeah. He's like, oh my god.
And I think it was one of those instances where it was like he fed them and Sukuna was gonna come back anyways now. So it was like, well, go big or go home.
Yeah.
Like
it seems like Jogo just wants all humans to die.
Oh yeah.
So he doesn't really care about him dying in the process.
Yeah.
So that's why he wants Sukuna back. The girls are like, Sukuna's like, he's like, I'll allow to talk to you, and then they're just like, kill. They weren't giving an order. They were pretty much asking him
begging.
to. Begging him to, and he still. Sukuna's not good for anybody.
No, he's just bad. He's a bad time. He's the king of curses. He is the most selfish person on the planet. He is not good for anyone to be around. He's a bad guy. And I really hope this season like pushes that forward because like everything we've seen Sukuna do was him being a bad guy like the entire time. And I want to make sure this show ingrains it in there that like this isn't a 9-tailed fox situation. Like hopefully there's no turning this guy. I want Sukuna to be like the big baddie.
The only thing I want Sukuna, the only soft spot I want Sukuna to have is for Yuji. That's it.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's fine.
Like he just likes Yuji. That's it.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
And like
once he stops obsessing over Megumi.
Yeah. It's like that's it. Like it's like he just like wants Yuji to stay. I think for 2 reasons. I want him to want Yuji to stay alive. Because that would keep him alive.
Yeah.
And he's kind of like, this kid's got some spirit.
Yeah.
That's it. But I agree with you. I think it's like, it's really good to have him be like bad.
Yes.
Like he's just straight up bad.
Evil.
Like evil.
Pure,
and I really like it.
I think it's awesome.
But so, yeah. We got in this episode, Toji going hand to hand with his curse, destroying it. Then put Megumi away. And then Jogo comes in and maybe it kills people. We don't know. I'm really hating all these, like, they're not spoilers, but every time someone's like, can't wait to start Jujutsu Kaisen to watch all my favorite characters die.
I know, I saw that one.
I'm like, and then Sukuna comes back. And we still got, freaking Mei fighting Geto, which we haven't even seen that yet. Like,
Jesus, yeah.
There's so much going on here.
Yeah, I know.
And it's so good.
It's so good. I know it would break the law of anime, but because we don't really fully understand how this girl's power works, but I really hope those 2 girls that the one that use the snapshot camera there, I hope they're dead. Because like
they should be dead.
Yeah. Well, they should be dead, but like we don't know how her camera power works.
Yeah, that's true.
Because like it seems like if she takes a snapshot of something, she can like go back to that snapshot.
Maybe, but he broke that camera.
He did break the camera, but who knows how this works.
I did like though when he cut her head off, and we were like, "Oh my god!" He didn't even. First of all, Sukuna hasn't moved,
and not at all.
But he didn't even move, and we're like, "Oh my god, that's great!" And all of a sudden, it just shows that she has just like got cubed.
Yes,
like and I was like,
that animation was insane.
I know.
I really want to know what Sukuna's power is. Too.
I don't know either.
Because like,
just being
Malevolent Shrine from last season, like when he summoned it, it just cut the thing into pieces.
Yeah.
So like, is his curse power just
cutting
vision? Yeah, I don't know what this is. Yeah, it's awesome.
It's funny too. It's such good animation. I remember we were watching in the beginning when Toji like breaks like the wave of water with his like, which is beautiful. And you're like, these poor Mappa. We never say that.
I know, yeah.
We don't care.
No, I don't care. But I was watching this like, oh man,
my God.
Their hands must be broken after all this. This is insane animation.
Yeah, this is definitely anime of the year. Might have a chance. Let's see, we're 2023. There's a lot of anime to come out, so I can't say anime of the decade because that'd be tough. That'd be extreme. I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm not surprised. I'm saying it's in the running.
It's definitely in the running. It definitely would be in the running.
Yeah, it's in the running. Yes,
but who knows? But Jujutsu Kaisen is one of those shows. Came out what? 4 years ago? 3 years ago? 3 years ago?
2
years ago? 3 years ago?
2019?
I'm not looking up, but
we were watching it before the pandemic hit, I think. So I think we were.
I have no idea.
Because we didn't pretty much hang out for all of like 2021, 2020. I'm
looking it up.
I'm so foggy on the pandemic timeline right now. I forget when it hit.
Animated series came out in 2020, October 3rd.
Oh, nice.
So mid-pandemic, actually.
Actually, yeah.
Because the pandemic started February 2020? Or was it 20 February? I don't know. Who cares?
No, it had to be 2019. Because we watched episode 8 together. We weren't hanging out during the beginning of the pandemic.
Who cares?
Okay. Okay.
Who cares? It's only been out for 3 years. Yes. Going on 4. Actually 3 years like last month.
Nice. Nice.
And I didn't know what it was when it first came out, and it absolutely stole the show. So an anime could possibly do the same.
Yes.
I will say this also, I don't know if we've talked about it on the podcast. First of all, this episode's amazing. We can talk about it 1,000 times how amazing it is. We're going to be moving on shortly. But anyone who says Jujutsu Kaisen, I don't know if that's right or wrong. I'm not going to lie to you. You sound dumb.
Yeah.
I don't like it at all.
I really like an official ruling on this from like a Japanese person from Japan who speaks fluent English, because like Kaisen doesn't sound right.
It just sounds like they're not like it's like Jujutsu, right? Like that's like said very fast, and then like Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah.
It's all one flowing thing, but when they're like Jujutsu Kaisen, like they're really emphasizing that. First of all, I could be wrong. You could be wrong.
100% could be wrong. Yes, 100%.
I'm going to keep saying it the way I'm going to be.
Oh yeah, I like the way I say it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds better.
If we're wrong, let us know in the comments.
Please.
And we won't correct it.
Yeah.
But we will admit we're wrong.
Yeah, 100%. Yes. Just that I see the world this way.
Yeah. But insane episode. Of course, once again, we couldn't really make out what's going on in the preview.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we saw Sukuna doing his. I don't know if you watched the trailer for the Shibuya arc, but I think we saw Sukuna doing his fire arrow thing that I'm really pumped to see happen.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool.
Because I've been dying to see what that looks like.
Yeah, actually, you know what? Oh, man, this show's been so good that I have not been keeping track of the episode count, which is very odd.
Oh no! You're totally right. Oh no!
I haven't been keeping track. I'm just so excited about the show.
We lost 5 with the prequel.
We gotta look it up now.
Now we gotta look it up. Yeah. What episode are we on, dude?
Usually we always keep episode track, but the show is so good.
Please let us be under 10 still, please.
No shot.
At 10, please.
That's more likely. I don't know. Let me see. All right. First of all, Crunchyroll UI is just the worst. We all agree on this.
Yeah. I don't know what children coders you have.
When I end an episode of Jujutsu Kaisen, stop sending me to Jujutsu Kaisen 0. No one cares.
I know, yeah. I saw it in theaters, guys. I already paid you.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Oh.
We only have 23 episodes, so we have 8 episodes left, guys. Oh! No! Why did we do that? We shouldn't even count it. We shouldn't count it. We usually always do.
Always do. But this show is so good, we're just like
enjoying it. Yeah. Oh, that hurts. Dude, that hurts. Only 8 more episodes. Only 8 more episodes. What's gonna happen?
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
There's not enough time.
Fucking hell. All right. Well, that ruined my day a little. But all right, let's move on.
Yep. Anime of the year. On to our second anime. Spy X Family season
2, episode 26.
26 plus.
26 plus.
That's what I don't know. Because that's what's going to. What a great episode. What a great episode.
I know. Before we dig fully into it, I just want to say this episode was exactly what I was asking for our last podcast episode. I was asking for story, intense story stuff. I want to see more about this. And then the first seconds, like they gave it to me. That shopkeeper guy is cool as shit.
And also disgusting.
Yes.
Yes. Super cool. But I was like, ew.
But you know what? I'll take it. For a league of shadowy assassins and those things, I'm happy that their leader is evil. Well, evil looking.
Very
evil. They kill people. What am I saying? Anyways, I loved it. I loved the garden scene. I thought that was so awesome. Cool. I love the symbology because like they are the garden or whatever. That's their whole thing. And I'm just like, oh my God, this is so cool.
Yeah, it really
and the music. Did you hear the music they had playing on that entire scene?
Yeah, of course. It was so good.
The show was so good.
It really is.
Yeah, I love the introduction of this character. And I'll let you talk in 1 second. But I love the fact that he actually this is like the first character we've really seen that. From other anime, you can have your crazy looking wild characters that, if they're evil, they look super weird and evil. If they're good, they look super good, blah, blah, blah. For this show, a lot of, the character design it's pretty normal. For the most part. There's nothing wildly anime out there. This was the first guy that we really seen like that. Really so I'm just like, this is a unique character. I like it.
He's very unique, yeah. I did enjoy, like you said, the garden sequence and everything like that. But I love, one thing I always love is how innocent Yor is, but what a BA motherfucker she is.
Oh my God,
she's just like, goes into that, and she's like, "Ooh, this is pretty. Ooh, this smells well." And then he goes to attempt to stab her to test because she's with her family, and he's like, "Ah, it seems like you haven't lost her edge." I'm like, "Yeah, she has, and she's the Thorn Princess."
Yeah, the Thorn Princess.
I like the concept of the job too, like how this gangster. First of all, I don't know who's good.
I don't know.
I don't know what side is the good
I don't
side.
know. One side can be Nazis, one cannot. Yeah. I don't know.
Right now, where they live seems like the Nazi people.
Kinda.
Could be, but the other side, I don't know too much about, and they could also be the Nazi people.
Yes.
I don't know. So I'm not siding.
Stania right now.
Yeah. I'm siding with Lloyd's area.
Yes. Just because those spies seem like they're better. Yeah. They seem like they have less qualms about killing everything in sight.
Yeah, they don't have a shadow.
You're not caring about killing at all.
Yeah, shadowy league of assassins.
Exactly.
So, yeah. But this episode, start out great. You get this information or anything like that, and then she's like, "Oh, I gotta go on this trip," and they're like, "Oh, we already planned it," because blah blah this and that. Then the sequence of Anya winning the boat trip is amazing.
Oh my god! I was pissing myself laughing the entire time.
Right when it cuts to it shows Anya and she gets her serious face. She's like, "I'm going to win this or something." Lloyd's like, "Okay."
Give Anya the ticket.
Yeah, I know. Oh yeah, she give the hero Anya.
I love that show. I love that kid.
I love how she's reading the mind of this deviant who's setting it up.
What an asshole.
Well, I love when she pulls it. The guy's like, the guy behind her is excited. He's like, yeah, she did it. Also, then I gotta jump to this because it's so cracks me up. Is when Yor gets back and Lloyd's like, it's really weird that Anya won this so easily. Seems like a trap almost. And she's like, oh, he's always. And then Anya's like, Daddy's always suspicious. Then Yorg's like, oh, how convenient. I'm going on a thing. And then Lloyd's just like, oh, really? And I'm like, dude, what do you mean?
How does he? Best spy in the world, guys. Best spy in the world.
I'm like, you're suspicious of this random prize that was won. But the second it conveniently.
The moment a beautiful lady walks into his life, he's totally blind to everything. This guy, I hope one day when the show ends and it all comes out and everyone finds out what everyone's secret identity is, which it better happen. Better not end with nobody not knowing. I hope it's addressed in the show that Lloyd had the biggest blind spot for Yor.
I know.
That'd be the best thing in the world for me, because this greatest spy on the planet, his daughter wins a prize, and then his fake wife also randomly gets on that thing, and it's totally fine.
Yeah,
totally fine.
That's why it's like he's suspicious that Anya won the prize. Mm-hmm. But when Yor just conveniently, he's just like, okay. Also, before all this happens, very good scene with Yor and Yuri. On the stuff.
Randomly didn't need that, but it was awesome.
And then at the end, when he's like, "See you later," he's like, and all of a sudden just cuts. He's like, "See it."
I was wondering what they're doing too, because I looked away for a second, I came back and I saw the end of it did that little flash the first time, and he's still waving. Then it flashed again, and it was flashing. Yes.
Yeah. I love it too. I was like, she's like, "Oh, you want to come over to dinner?" He's like, "Absolutely." He's like, "No, I can't because Lloyd's there."
And I have to do work.
And she's like, "Will you ever get along?" He's like, "No."
His head is like, I'll kill him the moment I get a chance to.
He's like, just ask and I'll do it.
I love Yuri. Every character in the show, dude.
And then Anya. There's two parts of this episode really. It's like Anya and Lloyd on the ship, and then Yor and Shatty. Their little whole sequence. Anya and Lloyd's sequence is amazing.
Yes.
It's adorable. Anya's so funny when she sees the room.
Yes.
And she's like, it's a prison. My trip has been ruined. She's like, see you next time on Anya's Great Adventure.
I know, like that. Tune in next time.
Yeah, and then she's like, but I've never had bunk beds before, and Lloyd's just like, this idiot,
this stupid kid. It's a child. Just don't fall out.
I love when he's like, there's so many celebrities on the ship, and blah 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 blah. Thinking, and Anya's like, Daddy, you're not having fun, and he's like, he's like, I can't turn it off. I need to have the perfect vacation. He's like, let's go see a show.
And the way he does this, he doesn't even do it like, oh, I need to have a vacation. It's like, I am on a mission to have a vacation. Yeah. It was like, greatest spy in the world, people. Can't relax. I thought that was so good. Still talking about this episode, but just want to cut to the preview for the next episode. It looks like we're going to get a lot more of them gooning around.
Oh, yeah.
Because it was like Anya picking out charm bracelets or something I think I saw. And it was like, yes, give me. I hope the entire episode is Twilight and Anya gooning around while Yor's fighting off assassins in the background. So that'd be so good.
I hope so too.
I think I would really enjoy that. But going back to the episode, the play to this lady, I know I actually really appreciate her character, the Shaddy character. Mm-hmm. Really don't like how close it is to Shitty, but regardless.
Yeah.
I really like her character because she's one of those people who's she kind of just accepts I lived the life of a gangster, so I should expect my entire family getting killed. I'm like, I'm not going to say you're wrong, but yeah,
Yeah, no, definitely 100%. Honestly,
she's a realist.
She's a realist. Obviously, she's probably a bad person.
Oh, 100%. She'd probably kill people.
Yeah, probably kill
but
people.
So is Yor. So.
Or assign people to kill people.
Yeah.
Yor has also, but Yor,
yeah. She's not enough to
we can also like Lloyd and like let us lie Yor.
Yeah. They're keeping the peace of the nation.
Yeah. Though I do like when Lloyd gets introduced and the one bodyguard for her, he's like, "Are we fine leaving her alone with just you, like that woman?"
Yor?
Yeah. He's like, "She just doesn't look that strong," and the guy's like, "Don't worry about
it." Don't worry. She might be the strongest person in the entire country.
Honestly.
Yeah, I mean, honestly.
But one thing I was getting annoyed for a second though when Yor was like, "I don't want to leave the room," because one, that's dumb.
Yeah.
And two, like she doesn't want to bump into Anya and Lloyd.
Yeah.
And the woman kept being like, she kept like pushing her into it. I'm like, listen, lady.
Yeah.
It's not yours fault that your husband was a gangster.
I know. Yeah. True. Yeah.
Like, calm down for a second.
Yeah. Like, relax. This is the safest spot for you to be right here. Ridiculousness. But I thought it was a very nice, heartfelt scene. And
yes.
Seeing Yor in, hot clothing. Is always good.
And next episode, we're going to wear the Thorn Princess outfit. So,
always good.
Always good.
It was a heartfelt episode. It was really nice. I like yours. I like when Yor has to act like a real person at points, because she's not a real person. Like everything she does most of the time is like, it's not all fake because she's just an idiot, but like she has this weird line of like she doesn't know how to act normally. So she's always trying to act normal, but like somehow that becomes normal. It's really weird.
Yeah.
But I really like it. The genuine moments are really nice.
This one was good for her. I did like when she was like, wasn't the family just like a disguise for you? And you was like, is it?
Yeah. When she was talking about how like this might be her last job as a Thorn Princess. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, I was like, ooh.
Definitely not, because how does one just leave the secret assassin organization?
Lloyd would protect her.
Oh yeah, he definitely could. Yeah, he's Twilight.
They're the best family.
Yes. He'd have to reconcile the fact that she's an assassin, because imagine if she just said that, he'd still be like, and what's for dinner tonight?
Yeah,
just utterly just block it out.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah,
I don't know what this show. I don't know if it's like as you get older, you like appreciate children more and like how cute they are and everything. Because like obviously the Konohamaru was the worst. And I don't know if
you two just better though.
Yeah, but like Anya is adorable. Like she is like, that's why it's like, even though I hate the category in Crunchyroll because it's like gross and we don't need it, but a character we must protect at all costs. Anya will win that award
every time,
every single year that this show is out. Like
she is small.
Yeah, she's Starlight Anya.
Starlight Anya. Oh my god! When you sent me that reel of her doing the dodgeball scene, like Starlight Anya attack.
Yeah, and then she gets in. She's like, wow. She's the best. I love. Did you notice the new? I don't know.
Yeah, no, on Crunchyroll, the little cover they have for it.
Oh,
yeah, it looks so good.
Yeah, it's Anya with the family on top, all Violet, and then with the goons. Yeah. Oh my god, they nailed it with that one.
They're killing it.
They updated a lot of them actually. Jujutsu Kaisen looks different now.
Yeah. I'm loving it. I don't know. Crunchyroll must be getting money or something.
Yeah, Crunchyroll just hire non-teenage coders to code your UI.
That'd be sick.
But Spy X Family is great. Before we go to the next anime, I just wanted to say this. You're probably, if you're a listener of the show and you follow weekly anime review, you're probably watching Jujutsu Kaisen, because
who isn't, right?
And you're probably watching Spy X Family, most likely, because that's a very, very popular one too. And maybe you turn off the podcast at this point because you have not watched
Shangri-La
Frontier, because maybe you haven't watched it. If you haven't, watch it. This show is amazing.
Yep.
So now we're going to talk about it. But I'm just telling you right now, if you're like, oh, I don't really watch it.
Watch it.
Because it's not like that popular.
Gold stamp right now.
This show is awesome.
Yeah. This has the normal nerd stamp of approval. Like, this is a great 100%. Show. This is a fund it all the way.
Dude, this show is amazing.
Yeah. This entire episode took place. They didn't leave the area they were in. It took place all in one 20-foot radius. Yeah. And that was amazing.
It was
every second of it was awesome. There's so much shit going on,
dude. It was so good. Right when it starts, and like before we get into this, we have to explain the game. Unite Kingdom,
yeah.
Which I love the concept of the game. It's like, the kingdom's supposed to all work together, and then like they're like to fight back these monster hordes, and everyone's like, but all the missions take way too long to like look for like
I know.
herbs
12 hours for the first mission.
And they're like, and then I just love like the voiced over person was like I'm going to spend all that time doing that. And then Pencil Knight. Yeah, what's the name of Pencil Cog now?
It's Arthur Pencilgon.
Yeah, which is like probably like
it's supposed to be Arthur Pendragon.
Yeah.
King Arthur.
But and then they like took over and everything, and I was like, what a great backstory.
Yeah, how cool is that too? You made yourself the final boss.
I know that's
so cool. Such a badass thing to do.
And how they just killed each other. I do like that too. That edited to draw.
Yeah, that was sick. Yeah, oh my goodness.
But she comes in looking
hot,
like she's
hot,
strong.
Super hot.
Yeah.
Strong. Yeah, strong.
That outfit though. Woo.
Yeah, that was good.
And just up Maxwell's alley.
Just up what?
Maxwell's alley.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I'm gonna stick to the girl in all the armor instead. But yeah.
But I love her. I love how she points. This is a later episode, but I like how she points out that how do you say his name?
Sunraku, thank you.
Sunraku, because he's so skilled in all his trash games, that actually his skills are more important than magical items and stuff like that.
I love that.
That was so cool.
It was like how I was sitting there thinking, like, how on earth is this scrub dude at level 30, 40 taking out a 99 level player killer? Like, this shouldn't be possible. Then we gotta remember he's our hero. But yeah, it's because he has spent all this time playing on shit that he's like, ooh, now I'm fully unlocked. I can do whatever I want. And she was talking about how he's bringing other trash game players to it. Yeah. Which is like, ooh, and she has like some big plan for it all.
I can't wait to see his buddy there, Kansu.
Yeah,
he's going to be awesome. Because they were in the...
Yeah.
What was that game? Sorry.
United Kingdom.
They were in that game together, being bros. They played the punching game together. I can't wait to see him.
I can't wait to see what he's going to do in this one, too.
He's going to look stupid, probably.
100%. As he should.
Yeah.
As he should. These are joke players.
And I love, first of all, once again, I will say this every episode because I have to say every episode, the music is so good.
It is.
It's so good.
It's another one of the ones I like the opening a lot, but I kind of listen to the opening out from the music at this point.
Yeah, I mean, like, just the in-show music.
That too.
That to me is the in-show music might be minus One Piece.
Yeah,
I think the best in-show music I've ever seen. Yeah. It fits the scene so well. The intensities of the fight. It's a different kind of music. It's not just all orchestrated like Hans Zimmerman level. Like it's just like it's like
it's good.
And then like when like Amul there was like turning into the bunny, it was like funny music, but they're fighting. I was like, also at the point Sunraku. Sunraku. Sunraku there. I did like that he wasn't beating her.
Yeah, me too.
Like he was just surviving pretty much.
Yeah, which is great, which is awesome. And she like, I know she was taking it easy on him that he said, but like still like that's awesome. And I did enjoy the one line she had where she didn't realize the knight had showed up yet to save him, but she was like, when she heard that explosion, it's like, ooh, yeah, those four guys, they might not be able to take on Sunraku. And I'm just like, that's good. That's high praise. That's high praise. I like
all those guys look cool, by the way.
They did. Yeah, oh yeah. Well, a bunch of player killers, assholes.
I know. I know. That guild sucks.
Yeah, I know.
What an annoying guild.
Asshole guild. Yeah. Like, share your information, or else you'll have a target on your back forever. It's like, I understand why they're doing that. I totally get it, because like that's what players would do. But like, fuck you guys. You're player killers. That's your whole thing, assholes.
I like when he's like, well, your boss sounds like an idiot, and she's like, oh, he is. I'm like, oh man, that's gonna be so fun.
She's gonna be an ally. She's gonna be such a sick ally to have.
Can't wait to be that guy though.
Oh my guy's gonna be fucking hilarious.
He's either gonna be super funny or just an absolute jerk.
Yep. Either way, and then Sunraku will be funny about it the entire time.
Then this show is great.
This show's great.
The show's awesome. I'm watching. I'm like, this fight is sick. And then they're like, oh, this is part of like the Zoo Master or whatever.
Yeah.
And then she's like, I was like, okay.
Dude,
and then she whips out that
five-layered attack.
5 curse spell thing. I was like, what is going on? I was like, this is crazy.
That was nuts. That was incredible. And they pull out the straw doll. What I'm loving about this is that there is a billion items in this game. Like, if you're a WoW player, you're going to love this show because there's a billion items, just like in World of Warcraft. Like,
and if you're a League player, take a shower.
And stop playing League. Touch grass. Talk to women. Or men. Women. That might be a little sexist. It's fine. Anyways. What was I saying?
Items.
A lot of items, and I love how the items are so expansive and so unique. Like, not even just, well, we had the straw doll curse thing that absorbs curse and all that stuff, but then it goes away after 5 curses, which, awesome. But then, there at the end there, that girl whips out that weird monkey paw hand thing, and I was like, what the fuck is this?
And I was so pumped about that.
I know, and
when it cut, I was like, no! This is so good. The show is so good. The animation is amazing. The music is amazing. The characters are amazing. The story just gets bigger and bigger. And then the knight shows up.
And I like how her boss called her, and it's like, listen, I need you to stop your private character hunt to go find this other character. Lo and behold, the same thing. And she runs off to go find him. It's like, I'm gonna find Sunraku, and I was dying laughing. I can't wait to meet that.
I love when she first shows up. She's like, it's him, and I love how her character has a different voice than she does, and then how her voice slowly transits, and she's like, oh, it's him. Like I thought that was really good. However, this pencil knight here, she's like, oh, Siger Zero, whatever, is here. It's like perfect. I'm like,
yeah, because she's a crazy player killer.
Yeah, and I'm like, I guess she did say she's the giant killer. So
yeah, that's how she got big. She fought things bigger. She's also a trash game player, so she has that skills.
I want to know Saiga Zero's level though.
Me too. I want to know so bad because she killed like a guy in one shot. Yeah, she one
shot him. One shot
like nothing.
No problem.
I'm dying to know. I really want to know. This is the whole episode. Like I said, it took. First off, also. Just watching Senraku fight was awesome this episode. Like when he was doing his repel counter and everything. Like they're just building the show in layers so well, showing how well he can fight, showing how his abilities work so well together and his skills. I can't wait to see what this show does moving forward. Like I said, it took place just outside the town the entire episode. Yep. So how do you do that good of storytelling? You have a 20-minute episode that just takes place all outside. Like they didn't do anything else.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I have to give a announcement before we start talking about it. Like, if you're not watching, you gotta watch it.
Watch this show.
It's so good.
This show.
Like, it's so underrated.
Yes,
it is.
It really is. Yeah.
Like, if you go to the most popular list on Crunchyroll, Jujutsu Kaisen is number 1,
of course, as it should be,
or One Piece, one of the two,
as they should be.
They're both 1 and 2, regardless. Then Spy X Family was like 5, which is like I don't know about that. And then this one's like 10, and I'm like 10. There's other few ones on there that look kind of interesting. It's like, am I the strongest? There's like another ones that I'm like, okay, maybe the cleric one kind of looks kind of cool.
Okay, okay.
But I'm like, but this show is like, awesome. This show's like really, really good.
Yeah, like I said, I was off of VR anime until this show came around.
I'm currently enjoying this show more than I was enjoying the last season of Demon Slayer.
I agree with that. Yeah, I agree with that. I'd say that.
Just every week, I'm like, it gets better.
Yeah, it does.
That's like you said, like they're like layering it really well. It's just
they're building the world. It's awesome.
It's awesome.
They're building the whole show, and it's like, I can't wait. But yeah, and they don't have previews for this one, but I did love the Shangri-La Frontier theater, where he just like, if I eat so much, I can unlock this level. It's like, oh no. Steel carrot from rabbit.
Yeah. I love those shorts. They're
awesome. They're hilarious.
Amule's great.
Amule's
great.
I love Amule. Oh, what a good little sidekick to have. So yeah.
I also did love they showed the bug girl again for no reason. Like, oh my god, we took the picture? Should we deleted it? Like, and I was like, oh my god, these two idiots.
Moron girls. Oh yeah, no, I can't wait to see what the show does. It is definitely what a solid suggestion to pick up. Like,
I know. I saw the scene where he kicks the girl in the face in the beginning, and then it was on Camilla's like thing that she brought, my thing now, that she brought back, and I was like, oh, we'll take a look at it. I hope though, like this show gets popular because I would like to go on for a really long time. I want to see all of these beasts. I want to see
everything.
Yeah,
I want to see the whole landscape. I want to see everything.
Like the characters are so likable.
Yeah, they're great characters. They're so much fun. So yeah, I can't wait to see. Can't wait to see all of it.
Yep. Thank you, Normal Nerd Nation, for listening and maybe even watching another podcast episode. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, Reddit, YouTube, and Instagram. Davis is always posting hilarious memes on there.
Also, like and subscribe while you're at it, and leave a rating if you have some time. It helps people find the show.